I would like to talk to women about self-esteem. But before I go into the subject, I have a fairy tale that I always start off my workshops with. It goes like this. Once upon a time, there was a knight named Sir Gawain, and he went hunting in a witch's woods. Now Sir Gawain was King Arthur's most favorite, noblest, handsome, brave knight. And he was favored by everybody in King Arthur's kingdom. When he went hunting in the witch's woods, she got very angry with him, thought he was trespassing on her property. So she cornered Sir Gawain, and she threatened to kill him. Well, the witch gave Sir Gawain a chance to live. But like witches will do, she had a question for him. And if he was able to answer this question, his life would be spared. Here's the question. The witch said to Sir Gawain, "What is it that every woman desires? If you can answer that question within 3 days, your life will be spared. But if you cannot, you will have to marry me." Well, Sir Gawain, being the noble knight that he was, he agreed to the witch's terms. So Sir Gawain goes back to the kingdom and tells King Arthur what happened. All the people in the kingdom, especially the women who wanted to marry Sir Gawain, were very, very upset that he perhaps would have to marry this very, very unattractive witch. But Sir Gawain asked everybody in the kingdom, what is it, he questioned people, that every woman desires? And he got a stack of answers this high. He was not that much the wiser when he had to go back 3 days later. So Sir Gawain goes back, and the witch says, "So, Sir Gawain, what is it that every woman desires?" So Sir Gawain goes, "Well, witch, every woman desires to be a wife." And she goes, "No, no, no, that's not the right answer." He said, "Well, every woman desires to be a mother." "No, no, no, that's not the right answer." He had one more chance. "Every woman desires to be beautiful." "No, no, no, that's not the right answer." So the wedding had to take place. Well, the day of the wedding, Sir Gawain, being the man that he was, he walked down the aisle with the witch by his side, while everybody is just sighing and not very happy this is taking place. Then they have to go back to their chambers at nighttime. And the witch, once again, gives Sir Gawain a choice. And she says, "Sir Gawain, I understand that I'm not very attractive. And if you would like to make love to me with the candles all out, I will understand." Well, Sir Gawain, being the gentleman and noble knight that he was, said, "Witch, no, you are now my wife. The lights or the candles will remain lit, and we will proceed." Well, at that moment, the witch turned into one of the most beautiful women Sir Gawain had ever seen. "Witch, what happened?" he said. said, Sir Gawain, you answered the riddle of what every woman desires. What is the answer? What is the answer? That's what you need to ask yourself, because that is the key to our self-esteem. That is the key to how we have to treat ourselves. What is it that every woman desires? Sir Gawain gave the witch, what's the word? Acceptance of who she was. All of who she was. The ugly, now the beautiful. We treat ourselves like the witch is treated by society, the ugliness inside ourselves, what we think is ugly, what we don't value about ourselves, what we criticize ourselves. We have that same attitude inwardly, as if the witch exists inside of us. And she does. She's alive and well in each and every one of us. And we hate her. And we want her to hide away. And we place her far away in our psyches, in the darkness, in the woods, away from us. So we feel she has no power, but she has a lot of power over how we feel about ourselves. So, in my women's self-esteem class, I teach you how to accept the witch, how to know what her voice is inside of you, what she's saying. And the other thing Sir Gawain did is he gave the witch a choice to choose. Well, every day we wake up and we have a choice as to how we want to feel about ourselves, how we want to treat ourselves, how we want others to treat us. We are free to choose. We are not victims of our lives, though we a lot of times act like we are. No, you're not a victim. No, you have a choice. No, you can choose to love and nurture yourself and be happy. But there are skills we need to learn how to do this. It just doesn't come by thinking it. We have to learn how to interact with ourselves in very positive, meaningful ways. Okay, thank you for listening to my fairy tale, and I hope it was interesting and helpful. And please contact me if you want to learn more about self-nurturing, how to have a good relationship with yourself.